If Deku was a demon, part 3. Now, before I do get into this video, I'd like to shout out my Lord Duck channel. I have not uploaded anything on it yet, but I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, so I might as well just shout it out. I'd also like to thank the thumbnail artist and the editor for editing today's video. And now, getting into this what if. Where we left off, Bakugo had just gotten kidnapped by the League of Villains. Well, technically he did not. Izuku cut out all the cameras and put him through a portal, which sent him to the League of Villains hideout, which of course is where he is now, tied to a chair with the League of Villains asking him questions. Now, Izuku would just be sitting around not really doing anything, as he would know that the heroes are trying to find a way to save Bakugo. However, Izuku knows it's not going to be possible because he knows the League of Villains are going to attack UA. He just doesn't know when. He also knows that the League of Villains have not yet attacked UA, so they have no clue where they could possibly find Bakugo Katsuki. Izuku, of course, would just be walking back with Eri after hearing that they will be going to the USJ whether they find Bakugo or not, to which Izuku would have realized that that is a perfect opportunity for the League of Villains to strike. Izuku would smile, just talking to himself and Eri as he would tell her the time has finally come. Eri's eyes would widen as she would then say, "What do you mean, Izuku? The time's come." "It's the time for us to reveal ourselves." "Well, not yet. When we go to the USJ, I have a good feeling Bakugo will have turned to the League of Villains' side. That's when we can reveal ourselves." "Yes, that would be a good plan," Eri would say, as Izuku would smile down to her, as they would then walk back to their hideout. And now let's just get this ad break done so I can get through with this part of this what if.
Are you interested in buying yourself some My Hero Academia merch? Some amazing hoodies, shirts with your favorite character on it? From Izuku Midoriya to Shoto Todoroki, Bakugo Katsuki, and Himiko Toga. Go click the link in my description box now and get some awesome discounts from 17% up to 48% off. They offer you free shipping as well. So, what are you waiting for? Link in the description.
Now that the ad is over, I can get back into this what if. Izuku would have gone back to UA along with Eri after a week had passed, saying that week passed because they did not have school with them trying to find Bakugo. When they returned, they were told they will be going to the USJ. Now, from there, they would pile up onto a bus after getting changed into their hero suits, as they would then be driving off to the USJ. When they would arrive, Izuku would open the doors along with his classmates, as they would then be told by 13 what they will be doing. However, midway through speech, something weird or strange happened. A massive purple portal opened up in the middle of this dome thing, as 3 people would step out, as multiple smaller portals would open up, with hundreds of villains stepping out, along with a giant purple bird-type thing. Now, from there, Aizawa would yell for 13 to protect the students, as he would jump down and start to fight the villains. As Izuku would look over to see Bakugo standing with the villains, as he would just smile down, knowing what had happened. Now, we cut back a week earlier. Izuku had just dropped Bakugo through a portal, as Bakugo would awake inside a chair with a bar around him. He'd be wondering, where the hell am I? But Shigaraki would be there, as he'd say, "You're in the League of Villains hideout. We saw what happened. That boy, he dropped you through this portal. Wonder why. Now join us. Can sense your rage and hatred for that kid that dropped you through here. It'd be perfect. Together we could kill him and conquer society. Bakugo would then tell him to undo his restraints as he would take Shigaraki's hand, joining them. As Bakugo would then yell something, or we cut back to the USJ, as Bakugo would then yell something directed at Izuku. He would yell, "Izuku, it's time to die. I'll give you the most cliche ending of all time." Izuku would just blank, saying, "What?" as he would just start laughing, walking down the steps slowly. Izawa had got knocked out after he defeated most of the villains, with the Nomu just standing there with Shigaraki wondering what was happening. Midway through Izuku walking down the stairs, he would start to grow taller, with a shade going up around him, as the entire class could only see his silhouette, as he would just be laughing at what Bakugo said. When he reached the bottom of the stairs, he would completely disappear. The only thing the entire class could hear was the sounds and echoes of his laugh going throughout the USJ. The entire class would just be completely creeped out by this, wondering what the hell happened to Izuku. Izuku would appear behind Bakugo, grabbing his neck, just laughing at him, saying, "Oh, you think you can kill me, the Demon King? That's a quite bold statement of you, Bakugo, especially when I can kill you as much as I want." As Izuku would then plunge his hand into Bakugo's chest, ripping out his still beating heart and crushing it, splattering blood all across his face and around him. As Izuku would then just be looking around, as the entire class and villains would look shocked, as Bakugo's dead corpse would drop down to the ground, lifeless, with a massive hole gaping in his chest. As Izuku would just laugh as he'd kick the body towards his classmates, so he'd say, "There's Bakugo's body if you want to bury it. It's not like anyone will show up to his funeral besides you all." Izuku would then walk over to the League of Villains and say, "Oh, hi. You're the League of Villains, right? Pleasure doing business with you. But you all are the scum of society. So am I. But your ideals, they conflict with mine. So I'll have to get rid of you." Shigaraki would jump back, saying, "Nomu, kill him." The Nomu would jump up, about to hit Izuku, with Izuku backhanding the Nomu, sending him flying into a wall. Shigaraki would look on astonished by how easily Izuku just defeated the Nomu, as if it was nothing. He just slapped the Nomu across the USJ, as Shigaraki would just be wondering, what type of power does this man behold? How the hell is he so damn strong? Izuku would then just look back at Shigaraki as he'd say, "You ready to accept your death yet, Shigaraki? Or are you still gonna whine like a little baby about it?" Shigaraki would jump through a portal as Kurogiri would shut it behind them, with Izuku opening up a portal as well, as he would then grab Kurogiri's neck brace right through his portal. So, to explain it more, Izuku, still at the USJ, opened up a small portal right behind Kurogiri, who was behind the bar. Izuku his hand through that portal and grab Kurogiri's neck brace, breaking it, so then Kurogiri would get knocked out, having not been able to control his quirk because of that neck brace. Izuku would then hop through the portal, as he would then grab Shigaraki and slam him down into the ground, as he would then say, "That's a warning. Don't interrupt my work again." Izuku would then walk through his portal, as he would still see the entire class completely shocked at what he had just done. As Izuku would just walk up to them, as he'd say, "Eri, you have a rewind quirk, yes?" Eri would then say, "Izuku, we've been living together for almost 3 months now, or however long they've been. I can't remember. Of course I have a rewind cord. I know, I'm just making sure, Izuku would say, as he then say, rewind their memories up until the point where we just entered the USJ. Now, here he would say yes, as she would then rewind their memories, with them then not knowing what Izuku had done or what happened. And that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this part of What If Deku Was a Demon. I thank you all for watching. I'd like to thank the thumbnail artist and editor. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my Roblox channel, Lord Duck, as I will be uploading on there pretty soon. And yeah, thank you all for watching once again, and goodbye.